Hi, Gemini. I'm a Gemini, so yes, God. Um, so my name is Bria Bogatin. I am the founder and creator of White Shadow Spiritual Advising. I've been a tarot reader for a little over 8 years now, and I'm finally making a YouTube. um, so I will post links below, or I think you can see the links on my actual YouTube page for my Facebook and Instagram pages. They are White Shadow Spiritual Advising on both, and I post daily tarot readings for the collective consciousness on there. So definitely check that out. Make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. And also, for example, if you like your Mercury. So if you look at your birth chart and say you have a Leo Mercury. Well, Mercury is the planet of communication, so if you have a Leo and Mercury, you can watch the Leo tarot video, and that will be your guidance in regards to communication. And you can do that for any area of your birth chart, just to receive more guidance, and yeah. So, Gemini. So we are doing tarot reading for the rest of the month of July. Since July is, almost over, I only have a couple weeks left, I figured I would just start off doing that. Ooh. Also, if you want to see a list of my services or book a reading with me, please go to my social media pages, my Facebook or Instagram, and yeah, that can be seen there. Okay, let me get some water. Gemini. So I've done Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and each time all of these signs have came out with the first card as their own energy, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so Gemini, the first card you were receiving is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is also known as the Ace of Air, which, Gemini, you are an air sign. This is major, major clarity, breakthrough, like revelation of thoughts even. So the suit of swords and the element of air resonates with our intellect, our mentality, our mindsets, our perspectives. And so with it coming out as an ace card, any ace card I always say is like a whole new portal being open for us. It's so much bigger than just a new beginning or, turning onto a new page in our lives. It's like a whole new way of living, being, breathing, and doing. And so this is coming out in the area of the Ace of Swords. So, meditate and reflect upon what is going on up here. You may have been on a path of overthinking recently, and now maybe you have decided to just sit back and allow your mind to work itself out, and now you're experiencing major breakthroughs. This is like a light bulb moment happening for you that is going to reflect upon your whole life. If you have a light bulb moment and you have a huge shift in perspective for yourself, then that's going to change a lot for you. It may change your perceptions on relationships, your career, your emotions, your spirituality. The beautiful thing about the element of air and the suit of swords is that it really teaches us how we can heal our emotions through our mind and our mind through our emotions. So that might be happening for you right now. Know that there's deep, deep healing and cleansing within the area of your head and your brain. The Ace of Swords can also denote a challenging new beginning that you are excited to take on. So maybe you have recently come out of something and you're just ready to achieve, and you know that it's going to be challenging, and you have a lot of work to do, but it's exciting because you know it's going to be fruitful for you, and maybe you're also excited about it because that's going to provide a lot of opportunity, and it's going to elevate your life in bigger ways. So be on the lookout for ways to change your mind. Maybe you were believing something for a long time and someone comes around and is like, maybe that's not, maybe they show you something a little different, or maybe someone calls you out on your shenanigans. There's nothing wrong with being wrong, and there's nothing wrong with changing your mind and opinion due to new evidence or facts or even opinions from other people, new information and guidance. So don't be afraid of that, and know that whatever you're hearing right now is meant for you, and you need to really take heed of that. So then we're getting the Gemini, you're getting the Ace of Wands. And I love how these cards are like facing each other. That is so awesome. I always look for that in tarot readings when either cards are facing each other, or, in one card, a person might be looking at the other person in the card. But with this is such strong energy. This is like you are breaking through on huge levels. With it being the swords and the wands, get ready for those opportunities and those blessings, and do not hesitate, okay? If something comes into your life during this time, it's for a reason, and you need to take action upon that. Don't hold yourself back anymore. This is major breakthroughs in the area of creativity, opportunity, especially when it comes to your career, passions, desires, even sexuality, relationships. There's a fire within you right now that is just brewing and is going to create a lot of success for you. So this is where we go to the Six of Rods. This card ensures success. So know that these breakthroughs that you're having, they're not for just no reason. There's a huge reason behind it. There's a reason for this season. Stop believing in coincidences. Sometimes things happen and pop up because we need them to, and we need to recognize what we are being shown right now, and we're being led to victory. With the Six of Wands, sometimes I say wands or rods, it's the same thing. But with this card, they're coming from war, right? So it was challenging, and they had to, really brace themselves. It was tedious. They had to fight for this victory, but they got it. So maybe you were an underdog. Maybe you weren't expected to succeed, but you are. Maybe you've hit the top of that mountain, and now you can enjoy your view and really get to creating whatever it is you actually want to create, instead of focusing on challenging times, tedious moments, or toxic energies. Maybe you're walking away from toxic energies, and that is what is really pushing this victory into your lap, into your path. So know that whatever you're taking on, victory is ensured for you. So the final card you are receiving, Gemini, is the Ten of Pentacles. Yes. So the Ten of Pentacles, this is major security in your life, especially in the area of family, home, and career, and your relationship to abundance. You see, they have all these beautiful pentacles. They have dogs. There's a younger woman and maybe her husband, and then there's maybe her grandfather or his grandfather. This represents healing them, family lineages, maybe great advice coming from your family and people around you. Your home life is being healed, and your connections to your family are being healed. So make sure you allow this to happen. And even with this card, this is what you're walking into. You did the work with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, and you're victorious, and it's being led to a place where you can have major security in your life, a lot more happiness, and you're going to have money coming in. The money is coming in from somewhere, somehow. Maybe even paying off debts, repaying loans, or you might even find like $100 on the ground. Someone might tip you like really well at your job. Major abundance is coming through, and it's because you deserve it and you worked for it. Your businesses are being solidified right now. Your career is being solidified even more, and you can amplify that energy by, one of the things I like to do is stand outside barefoot, or even like go to the beach and just make sure your body's on the ground somewhere, and then say out loud what it is you want to manifest. So for example, universe, I want to manifest a successful business. I want to manifest me being an entrepreneur. I want to sell stage. I want to work at this specific company, and it's going to happen. By the end of July, expect for a lot of breakthroughs in your life as a whole. I mean, this is a pretty well-rounded reading, and expect your life to be elevated in big ways. Maybe you're even moving, maybe you're even changing up your house some, switching jobs. You're going to be so much more fulfilled than you once were, and all of those tribulations you had to go through really set you up for this moment to be very successful and abundant and have a good relationship to abundance, which is so important. A lot of people kind of forget that our relationship to money is everything. So work on that and know that it'll manifest for you in beautiful ways, maybe in ways you aren't even expecting. But get ready for security and get ready for actual security, not even just an illusion of security where you think that things are okay and then you get the rug pulled out from underneath you. No, it's like everything is being grounded in this moment and you are reaping the benefits, and it's only going to go up from here. So yes, happy July, Gemini.